Our next artist, our next guest is Rachel Durbin, a former Chicagoan, but now resides in Knoxville, Tennessee. Good on you, Rachel. She and her husband Nathan are creators of garden artistry music. Garden artistry exists to glorify God and speak truth into the hearts of his people through music. Rachel and Nathan Durbin have been serving in worship ministry together since the day they met. Rachel and Nathan met while studying music in college and went on to have healthy careers in music education and band instrument repair. They now juggle homeschooling, worship leading, songwriting, recording, teaching, gardening, and training in martial arts. If that and to add to that, Rachel and Nathan have been blessed with five children. You can find Rachel's ministry at gardenartistrymusic.com and on Facebook at Rachel Durbin Music. And on a personal note, I have watched Rachel several times on Red's Room, and she has no doubt gotten better with every concert. Considering that she was very good to begin with, I can't wait to watch and hear her perform tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, Miss Rachel Durbin.
Well, thank you so much for having me here and for those kind words. I'm very grateful. So thank you.
Oh, you're more than welcome, and I mean it. You really have. I think the last time you were on, and I was sending Net red notes. It's like, oh my gosh, she gets better every time she comes on. So how has your life been going?
Uh, well, it's been going well. It's been, a big change moving here from the Chicago area. So we're slowly getting to know people and trying to find our new routines in our new house. Like now, I think we've got at least our house unpacked, so that's good. But we're still trying to just make it feel more like home by knowing people because we do miss our community quite a bit back in Illinois. But God's growing a new community here for us, and that is fantastic. And I'm excited to see what happens with that. So
Well,
we
Rachel,
actually had.
I
Oh,
have
go
to
ahead.
ask. I noticed in one of your clips that you don't warm up with the standard solfege of do re mi fa sol la tita, but rather kind of a me me mama moo, red leather, yellow leather, and some more moos and even some meows. Does that get your vocals prepared and where they need to be, or is that more of a mindset thing?
That little reel was like a spontaneous 11:30 at night. We are too tired and we're just going off the rails kind of a thing. But those are a lot of those are standard vocal warm-ups, and I was a classically trained singer and I did all those warm-ups. But nowadays, no, I don't generally do them unless it's late at night and we're being kind of silly and punchy. So
You even had I don't know what it's called, the lip flutters going.
oh
The,
yeah.
yeah,
The
you know.
right. All good
Oh,
classic, warm up techniques. They really do train your voice to do the right things. I didn't mean to like say anything that would disparage a voice teacher because I was one. So, and those warm ups did a lot to teach me how to sing. So,
oh, and I've seen people do warm ups with the me ma moo moo, but it was just hilarious. I loved it. And how you and your husband were bantering back and forth. It was really cool. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what you're going to sing for us tonight?
well, I wanted to start with an original worship song. This was a song that was co written with Dave Corin, Erica Violet Mertz, and Sarah Stankiewicz, and I. And we wrote this one in 2022 in November. And this is based off of Psalm 27. It's from verse 4. And so I'll just read that before we start. Verse 4 says, "One thing have I asked of the Lord, that will I seek after, that I may dwell in the house of the Lord all the days of my life, to gaze upon the beauty of the Lord and to inquire in his temple." And we wrote this song just as an effort to reflect on the beauty of God. And so before we dive into other songs, I just wanted to take a moment to worship and to just make sure that that's our primary goal with all of this musical stuff. At least my primary goal is to just have it being an outpouring of worship. So here we go. Without further ado, you can join in with me. It's pretty basic. It's just based on those couple of verses. So. Just one thing I ask of you, Lord, just one thing I seek, that I may dwell in your house all of my days. Just one thing I ask of you, Lord, just one thing I seek, that I may dwell in your house all of my days. To sit within your temple, to gaze upon your beauty, to sing of all your goodness all my days. You are so worthy, Lord, nothing more beautiful. Words cannot describe all that you are. You are so worthy, Lord, nothing more beautiful. And words cannot describe all that you are. Just one thing I ask of you, Lord, just one thing I seek, that I may dwell in your house all of my days. To sit within your temple, to gaze upon your beauty, to sing of all your goodness all my days. You are so worthy, Lord, nothing more beautiful. And words cannot describe all that you are. You are so worthy, Lord, nothing more beautiful. Words cannot describe all that you are. I'm in awe. I'm in awe. And words cannot describe all that you are. I'm in awe. I'm in awe. And words cannot describe all that you are. Just one thing I ask of you, Lord, just one thing I seek, that I may dwell in your house all of my days. I'm in awe. I'm in awe. Words cannot describe all that you are.
Wow. Uh, wow. So I scratched down a few notes. The melody was so, well, melodic. It was so soothing. Your vocals are so pure, emotional, and touching. The spirit, I mean, you could see it. The spirit was definitely with you on that song.
Thank
Uh,
you.
that, yeah, and I'm an old crusty veteran. I don't go get me choked up and stuff. So, so it was really beautiful. I really enjoyed it. Um, Yeah, we were talking about falling asleep at church in church here a little while ago. Yeah, that one would have picked me up and lifted my spirits and woke me right up. So,
Well, I'm glad. I'm glad.
uh, what's your next song you have for us, Rachel?
Well, actually, I'm gonna go back a little farther. We're gonna go to something old. That was something new. Now this is something old. We're gonna sing an old hymn, one of my favorites. It's called "It Is Well with My Soul," and there's been a lot of different versions of this song out lately. But I'm kind of a stickler for the old classics. I love the more traditional types of chords and stuff. So I'll play the more traditional types of chords, but just add a little bit of me to it. But it's mostly standard. So hopefully you'll enjoy it, and if you know it, feel free to sing along. So when peace like a river attendeth my way, when sorrows like sea billows roll, whatever my lot thou hast taught me to say, it is well with my soul. It is well with my soul. It is well, with my soul. Though Satan should buffet, though trials should come, let this blessed assurance control, that Christ has regarded my helpless estate, and hath shed his own blood for my soul.
I can't get my applause app up fast enough uh, because I muted myself. And in fact, I scared myself on that last one, Rachel, because I was singing along, especially in the response on "It is well, it is well." I was, you'd say it, and I said, and then I went, "Ah, I am muted, right? I am muted."
I've been there. Oh wait, double check, double check, double
Yeah.
check.
Oh, yes, it was beautiful. A little bit of Rachel, and it is well in my soul.
Hmm.
Uh, a beautiful song. I had a pastor used to want me to play that every Sunday, uh, which I love the song, but not every Sunday.
Right. At the end of the year, you're like, okay, I've heard this one, just a few too many.
But yeah, and he liked it. I'll tell you why he liked it. He had a nice big bass voice, and so when we're singing "It Is Well," he'll come chime in and "It is well," and yeah, so the response to it. So.
Yeah, when my husband sings that one too, he's got a nice low bass voice, so he'll do the little echoes, and it's always awesome. But
Yeah, I don't
another
have that.
another time, we'll have to have him on here. So.
Yes, we'll have to do that. I can tell he can at least sing the moos and meows. We know that.
Meow, 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 meow.
So Rachel, tell me, out of curiosity, how do you get everything done? How do you do it all with five children?
Oh, I don't. I don't. That's the answer.
Okay, moving on.
I do the best I can, and I just keep trying my best. That's all I can do. So I'm just trying to. It's like juggling, you know. Sometimes you juggle the balls, sometimes you drop them, you pick them back up, you keep on going. So.
Yeah, and that's a great part about being a grandpa. You can play with them and love them and give them back. So, uh, no, we've been very blessed. I have three children and 11 grandchildren, and been very blessed with children. They are a blessing. But it's challenging at times to try to maneuver and juggle and time out everything. Your calendar must have like, not just days, but hours or quarters or, half hours blocked out. So, uh, so,
Yep, and more like checklists. So like not necessarily like for our school day, like we have things we need to do, but I don't even put them in the calendar. I just know I put a checklist on the board. These are the things we got to get through. We just get through them. We take our time. We get through them. So.
so tell us about the next song you're going to sing for us.
Well, this is the last one I'm going to do for us today. It's called "Come Jesus Come," and I learned about it as I was helping out at one of the churches we tried here before we landed at our current church that we're at. The worship leader shared it with me, and I was just so moved by it. I love the meaning in the lyrics. And after she introduced it to me, I start hearing it on the radio all the time. I'm like, oh, that song! I heard that song before it was on the radio. It's by Stephen McWhorter. He's the one who has sung it on the radio, but it's co-written by a few different people. And I love that it's talking about when Jesus comes. I'll let the song speak for itself. So I won't talk about too much about what it says, but just pay attention to the lyrics because it's really powerful, and it's part of it is coming straight from Revelation. Come, Jesus, come. We're just waiting for your return. And if you don't know him yet, get to know him because you want to know him before he comes back. So here we go. Sometimes I fall to my knees and pray. Come, Jesus, come. Let today be the day. Sometimes I feel like I'm gonna break, but I'm holding on to a hope that won't fade. Come, Jesus, come. We've been waiting so long for the day you return to heal every hurt and right every wrong. We need you right now. Come and turn this around. Deep down I know this world isn't home. Come Jesus, come. Come Jesus, come. There'll be no war, and there'll be no chains when Jesus comes. Let today be the day. He'll come for the weak and the strong just the same. And all will believe in the power of his name. Come Jesus, come. We've been waiting so long for the day you return to heal every hurt, right every wrong. We need you right now. Come and turn this around. Deep down I know this world isn't home. Come Jesus, come. Come Jesus, come. One day he'll come and we'll stand face to face. Come and lay it all down, 'cause it might be today. The time is right now. There's no need to wait. Your past will be washed by rivers of grace. Come Jesus, come. We've been waiting so long for the day you return to heal every hurt and right every wrong. We need you right now. Come and turn this around. Deep down I know this world isn't home. Come Jesus, come. Come Jesus, come. Come Jesus, come. Come Jesus, come.
Wow. So, when is your next release?
That's a good question. I'm working on it. With the move, all my plans of recording have been delayed a little bit till I figure out how to fund such a project. So I have a lot of songs, and I would love to record them. I'm just waiting for the finances to be available and for the opportunity. So to be determined. I'm talking with a producer now, but it might be a this year release. It might be a next year release. I've got like a 4-song EP that I want to do, but I think it might have to wait until next year just financially. So we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll do a single before then.
Hey, between all the different artists on Red's Room, I'm sure we can find you a guitar player, we got a piano player, uh, whatever it is you want, and then it's just a matter of mixing and mastering. So when is your next concert? Live
Concert?
concert?
Mm, I don't know yet. That's still also to be determined. Right now, I'm just focusing on plugging in here. I'm getting involved with the worship team at our church. Just trying to figure things out as we go. So we'll wait and see. I'll keep you posted. If I have an upcoming performance coming up, I will keep you informed and in the loop. So
Yeah, not Knoxville's not that far away from Rayford, North Carolina. And yes, if you're wondering, I'm asking these questions because I'm kind of saying you need to do this. You really do.
well,
So,
thank you. I'll see what I can do. We'll see. If anybody is looking for somebody who wants to sing and you have an event, contact me at my website and let me know because my hands are open. My hands are open. So
and how do they contact you?
uh,
They contact you at.
at gardenartistrymusic.com is my website. So you can contact me through that, or you can find me on any of the social medias, the Facebook, the Instagram at Rachel Durbin Music, or YouTube, also Rachel Durbin Music. So lots of ways to get in touch. So
Sounds wonderful. We really, really do appreciate you, and I really have enjoyed watching your growth. It's just been wonderful.